Let's take a look at the Classwork page in Google Classroom. So this is where you're going to create your assignments. However, you also have links to Meet, so this will take you right to Meet. This will take you right to the Google Calendar that is set up for your class, that it'll show due dates, and every student that signs up in your class will also have that Google Calendar automatically put into his or her calendar. And then this will take you to the class drive folder. So this every assignment, even though they might show up and shared with me, the Google automatically creates a folder in your drive called Classroom. And in that Classroom folder, you will have access to all your classes and all the different assignments. So let's just take a look at one. I'm waiting for my breadcrumbs. Here we go. So here it is, Classroom, my drive, and then there's a folder that Google automatically created called Classroom. And in that folder has all of my folders for the different classes. And my computer's going a little slow this morning. And here are all my classes. So I can take a look at a class that I know I have some assignments in. And when that folder opens, you'll see all the different assignments separated by name, and then you can go into them and you can see the work that's been turned in. So let's go back to the Classwork page. So this is where you're going to create your assignment. And so to create an assignment, you've got these choices here. Creating an assignment is right here, and you put the title in. And then you can put your instructions here. Then you can add a document from your Google Drive. You can add a link from the internet. You can add a YouTube video or a file. So I'm going to add from my Google Drive. And it'll show recent. So let's see if I have any recents. So if I put this assignment in here, now here's the choices that I have. I have students can view the file. That means that they can't edit. They will only be able to see it. Here's where they can edit the file, but just know that every student will be able to edit that same file. However, you can make a copy for each student. The thing is, if you decide you want to go back and change this document, your changes will not show up in this. If you say that you've made a copy for each student, those changes, you have to actually delete it and re-add it, because once it makes a copy for each student, you can't go back and change it. Hope that makes sense. So that's what you do. You've got over here, this is for which class that you want. Now you can choose multiple classes. So if you have 3 sections or 4 sections of the same class, you can add multiple sections. You can say which students it's for. Since I don't have any students in this class, it's only showing this. However, this is a great way to differentiate. You can choose the students that this goes for. You can change the points or make this ungraded. You can put a due date in here, or you don't have to have a due date. You can put a time if you want to. You can choose a topic. So you can create a topic here, or if you had topics, it would have already shown up. And then you can also create a rubric. So you can reuse one, you can import one from Sheets, or you can actually create a rubric. I'm not going to take the time right now to create a rubric, but here you go. You can save your rubric. And if you do that, you can use it over and over and over. Okay. And then the last thing that you have to worry about is you can assign it right away. Or if you click the little arrow here, you can schedule it to go to be assigned on a certain date at a certain time. If you don't want to assign it at all right at this point, you can just go ahead and save the draft. And then you can also discard the draft right from here. So let's go ahead and say we're going to save the draft. And there's my topic. Okay, so now if I go here to my class that I have more classwork, you'll notice that I've got a lot of classwork here, and I don't have any topics. So I can come here and I can edit my assignments. And here's where I can add a topic. I'll go ahead. And there's my topics now. So now I can come here and I can edit this again. And I can change that topic and put it to test. Click Save. And now when test shows up, then those two assignments will show up. Okay, so let's go back to this test class here. And then when kids go to the classwork page, they will see all the topics, and then they can choose the topics that they want to work on. You can also rearrange topics, and you can rearrange assignments. So if I had more topics, I could take this topic and rearrange this as well. So that's basically the classwork page.